It's now the middle of May. It's actually April, because we're having April weather in May. Without the sun beating down, ooh, you can see blue. There's the dark stuff down there that needs to be vacuumed, and of course at the bottom as well. But we're getting some semblance of poolness now. All the red stuff is from this tree, which I really dislike, that red stuff. But the pool dicks came and repaired everything. Let me show you that. There's all the old stuff, and here's all the new stuff. So let me shut this so you can hear me better. I need to backwash the filter, but it rained all day yesterday. It was 45. Today it's like 50 and still rainy and awful. It's wet here on the pad, but it's not leaking out. That was the pump seal. They had it, they fixed it, and that was that. Now, as far as these fittings go, well, that was a little dicey. He said, oh, I didn't know it was this bad. But he was able to figure it out and get it to work. Now, it's not the best fix, but it's certainly a cost-effective fix, which means that it didn't have to be replumbed. He said the correct way to do this is to cut all these valves out down here, these valves here, and redo all the plumbing. He said, I don't know when the solar was put in. I said, I don't know either. But he said if they added that, then that's why everything got really, really convoluted here. So basically the deal is he used what's called a pipe extender. He cut off the piece that was here as close as he could, and then he got a fitting that fits. See, this is a T over here. Okay, this is the actual size of the pipe. He got a pipe extender that fits inside of this pipe and stuck it in there, and then was able to glue that on and get it repaired. Now, yes, that does impede the water flow a bit, because we've gone down maybe a quarter of an inch or something like that. And same over here. He also had to use a pipe extender to do that, and he put a whole bunch of stuff here. I had him re-Teflon this as well, and there's some goo on that. So I don't know if that's like he cemented it in or what, but it's on, it's there, and everything now works without any leaks. So that's a wonderful thing. A very, very wonderful thing. Here was the old cracked screw-on thingamajobber. There's this. Oh, and look, the O-ring is split. So that was a potential point of air leakage. And this was the fitting from the chlorinator. So he cut that off, and there's the crack on that, and the pump seal thing, whatever, all the crap here. And this was the other piece of the union on the pump inlet. So that's all the spare parts that are garbage. And he put it all back together, and everything now works. There's no leaks. And I can't believe it was that easy. Not only did he put the pump back in after, you know, fixing all the stuff, they poured water in and they got it to prime and everything was pumping, but there was still air in the basket. So he actually tightened up these fittings here on the valves a little bit, and that solved it. There's no air in the pump basket. I know it's hard to see, but you would definitely see the air bubbles swirling around. Nope, it hasn't done that in years. So it's all working properly now, and it's just a great thing. Now I have the pool on recirc because, like I said, I have to backwash, and it's cold and rainy, and I just don't want to deal with it today. I don't even want to be out here. As it is, I have a jacket on in May. That's how bad this actually is as far as the weather goes. And I got very, very lucky. It so seems that a few days ago, maybe a week ago, the doorbell rang. It was lady at the door. I've never seen her before. I don't know who she was. And I answered the door, and she says, "We have a survey. If you'd like to complete it." And she flashed a $100 bill at me. I said, "All right, what's this about?" "It's just about consumer usage and culture and stuff like that. It'll take about 45 minutes. And she handed me the $100 bill. Well, we sat out on the porch. It was a beautiful day a week ago, and we ran through the whole thing. And then she handed me a workbook, and she says, "This is homework. If you complete this, I'll give you another $100. So I just made $200. Did that pay for the pool repair? Close. Pool repair came to $235. It was $1.50 to say hello, and then the parts, which of course are marked up. It was like, you know, $7 for the pipe extender. We all know you can get those at Depot for $1.49, if that. You know, stuff like that. So it's all marked up in that. But whatever, you know what? It's there, it's done, and nothing leaks anymore, and the pump isn't sucking air. So the whole repair cost me $35. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. So this actually worked out. Turned a bad situation real good. And I asked the lady, I said, "How did I get chosen for this?" She says, "You got me. It's based on the census or something, and they have a couple of other houses in the area. She lives in LA, and she stays here, and you know, to do this, and then flies back to LA, and blah blah blah." And she saw the Buick, and she said, "Oh, I got a '66 Mustang Fastback in the garage at home." Oh man, this lady was a peach, and she reminded me of my grandmother too. So it was such a great thing, but also a shame at the same time. I'll never see her again in my life. It was just amazing. So everything actually worked out. The pool is now working properly as far as the pumps and everything else, and I'm quite happy today. I love that kind. Everything finally worked out. Now all we have to do is get the damn planet to cooperate and get some warm weather so I can get the rest of the pool cleaned up here, and then we're good to go. So everything is going along, you know I'm going to say it, swimmingly. Grown, and we'll get her cleaned up and everything good, and that's that. So thank you for watching. There will of course be much more in the series of getting the pool ready, but you can certainly tell even down at the far end that we're turning a shade of blue, which we weren't doing before. I gotta backwash and shock it and put more chlorinating tabs and all that great stuff, but it is coming along. So, oh my goodness. And that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.